This is the video for class 11th and the topic which is going on, that is the numericals based on the connected bodies motion. Okay, so the first question is in front of you which I have made is ki the masses m1, m2 and m3 of the three bodies as shown in the diagram are of 5 kg, 2 kg and 3 kg. So here I can write down the mass of first body is suppose 5 kg, the mass of second body is 2 kg and the mass of third body is suppose 3 kg. This is given in the question. And what is told, you have to calculate the values of the tension T1, T2 and T3 when case number 1. So what is the case number 1? The case is saying ki if the whole system is going upward with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square. Whole system is going with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square, and in which direction? In the upward direction. So in the upward direction, if the system is going in the upward direction, suppose the system is moving in the upward direction with the acceleration of 2 meter per second square and in the upward direction. So I have written direction here. So what is the meaning? Means what? If the whole system moves in the upward direction, we have to find out the value of T1, T2 and T3. So let us start the writing about the, first of all we have to write down how many forces are acting right now in this condition. So first of all we know that if suppose I am talking about m3 value, so on the mass the weight is acting in the downward direction, that is W3. For m2 mass the weight is also acting in the downward direction as weight W2, and for m1 there is also one more force that is acting downward, that is W1. So these are the weight of the three bodies. Rest, the whole system is moving with acceleration A. Means if I will talk about specifically about mass m3, then this mass is also moving with acceleration of A, that is 2. This mass is also moving with acceleration A, that is 2, and this mass is also moving with acceleration A, that is again 2. So specifically let us start about writing the equation for T1. If suppose I want to write down the apparent force, that is the net force acting on T1, that is acting in the upward direction, but how much it is acting? Means if we are talking about T1, so if I will reduce from the T1, how many forces are acting in the opposite direction to the T1? So one force is acting in the opposite direction, is that is W1, and second force that is acting in the opposite direction rather than T1 is W2. Means I have to subtract W1 and as well as W2 and as well as W3 from T, so that I can get the net forward direction or net upward direction movement as net force on F1 plus net force on F2 plus net force on F3. So means if I will more simplify this equation, so it will come out as tension in this is equals to T1 is minus m1 plus m2 plus m3 multiply by G is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3 multiply by acceleration A. So here I can write down that this is the equation for T1. Okay, if I will keep the values in the above equation, so our T will come out as T1 will come out as m1 is equals to 5, m2 is equals to 2 and m3 is equals to 3 multiply by G value. Since it is not given in the question, so I can take the 10. So here I have taken 10 is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3, that is 5 plus 2 plus 3 multiply by the acceleration, that is 2. Okay, so in this condition if I will put the value, so ultimately what is the final answer I am getting? T1 is equals to minus of 5 plus 5 is 10, and 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. So in this case it will be 100, and in this case it will be 5 plus 10, that is 10 multiplied by 2, that is 20. So in this case how much it will come? 100 will go here, so it will be add up and ultimately we will be getting T1 is equals to 120 Newton. So this is the value of the tension T1. If I will find out the value of, or if I will find out the equation for T2, so similarly in the same way which we have written for the equation mass T1, then I can write down for tension T2 as well, that how many weights are acting in the opposite direction, that is W2 plus W3. and that will be equals to F2 plus F3. So ultimately we will be getting T2 as minus M2 plus M3 G is equals to M2 plus M3 A. So here T2 will be equals to, I am writing T2 will be equals to 2 plus 3, that is 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 10, that is equals to, here I can write down 5, and that is 12. So here answer is 60 Newton. So here if I will write about T3, so T3 will be automatically T3 will become W3, okay, and equals to F3. So here if I will talk about T3, so T3 will be equals to F3 plus W3, and that will be equals to M3A plus M3G. So here M3 is 3 and acceleration is 2, plus M3 is 3 and G value is 10. So in this case it will come 36 Newton. So we got the value of the tension when the whole system is moving with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square in the upward direction. But if suppose the second part of the question is when the whole system is stationary, means when the G value is stationary, means we have to discuss now the second case. In the same question I have to discuss the case second, that is case 2. When the whole system is in the stationary condition, means what we can say that acceleration in this case will become 0. And if the acceleration in this case will become 0, so our T1 equation will change. That will be equals to M1 plus M2 plus M3 multiplied by G, and that will be equals to 10 multiplied by 10, and that is equals to 100 Newton. And similarly our T2 will also come as M2 plus M3 multiplied by G, so it will come out as 5 multiplied by 10, so it will come 50 Newton, that is T2. And if I will talk about T3, that will be equals to M3G, so that will be ultimately equals to 3 into 10, that is 30 Newton. So if the whole system is in the stationary condition, then the T1 will be 100 Newton, the tension at T2 will be 50 Newton, and the tension T3 will be 30 Newton. So here is the question number 2. Suppose in this condition or in this question I have taken a pulley as an arrangement which is frictionless and which is very lightweight. Okay, so the arrangement is identical, means what, the mass of the rope is negligible. We are considering the mass of the rope as negligible, and what is given ki in this pulley the mass M is lifted up by attached as a second mass M1. Okay, means with the rope we have attached two masses M1 and M2. The value of the M1 is, suppose the value of M1 is given here 3 kg, and the value of the M2 is given, suppose 1 kg. Okay, and as we all know that whosoever mass is heavier, the system will gonna go down in that condition. So means our acceleration in this will be in downward, and acceleration in this rope will be in the upward direction. The tension acting on both the ropes will be T, because we have not changed the string is same. Okay, so this will be the structure. We have to find out the value of the acceleration and the value of the tension in the rope. So let us do this question. First of all, we have to find out separately for mass M1 and M2 what is the net acceleration and what is the net force which is acting. So if I will talk about the mass M1, that is 3 kg. If I will write the equation for mass M1, if I am writing the equation for mass M1, for mass M1, how many forces are acting? So for number 1, weight is acting, that is downward, that is 3 into G. If G value I will take 10, so this is acting as 30 Newton is acting downward, and tension is acting in the upward direction. So here the equation will become 30 minus 10 into 3A. So this is the first equation, means the value of the tension 30 minus tension is equals to 3A. This is the equation for M1 mass. Okay, and if I will write the equation for the M2 mass, then our tension is going, means our motion object is going upward, means our net force is acting on the upward direction. So this time the equation will become T minus the weight, that is 1. So mg means m2g, so m2 is 1, so g is 10, so that will become 10 is equals to the forward force or the upward force, that can be written as m2a. So m2 is 1, so I can write down finally as a. So second equation will become T minus 10 is equals to a. So here, if what I will do now, I will add both the equations. This is equation number 1 and this is our equation number 2. If I will add both the equations, so what I will get after adding 1 and 2 together, so I can write down 30 minus t is equals to 3a and t minus 10 is equals to a. So from this equation, if I will add, so my t and t will get cancelled out. 30 minus 10 will be 20 and 3a plus a is equals to 4a. So ultimately how much value I am getting? I am getting a as 5 meter per second square. So I got a value as 5 meter per second square. So I can put the value of a in any of the equations. So I can get the value of the tension in the previous question. So I am putting the value of a in the second equation as it looks easy. So my tension minus T is equals to a, that is 5. So if T will go here, so my ultimately tension is coming 15 Newton. So this is the value of the tension in the string in the above question. So we can do similar question in these ways. Okay, I can make the videos more about the frictionless fixed pulley, means we can do the numerical based on the fixed pulley and movable pulley as well. So next video will be on that.